Hey guys, I'm Heintje and my buddy wants to get a new bike, only he fits right in between two sizes, something that can make it hard to pick the right size. So in order to make a better decision, he wanted to test both sizes. Only to do so, we had to go to Koblenz, to the Canyon Test Center. Quite a drive for us to just test the bike, so we brought our own bikes as well, and while we were there, why not enjoy some of the local trails. So let's drop the intro and roll straight in. What better place to start than at the top?
Yeah.
Let's state the obvious. It's very wet this day, and as always, I need some time to get into things. This part my riding was terrible. One issue I always have, do I commit to the puddles or try to avoid them? I know there's no way I can keep my bike clean, but hopefully I can keep my feet dry. And of course, as a YouTuber, there's one more reason to avoid puddles. One wrong splatter and all the footage is useless. Next section, another easy trail made pretty hard by the mud. Still not really in the flow. You may have noticed I'm riding my hardtail this day. Big advantage of the bike, it's easier to clean, has less bearings that can wear down, and also very important, it's a fun bike to ride. I might do a review video in the future of this bike. With that I mean an aggressive hardtail in general and how it compares to my long travel e-bike. Please let me know in the comments if you are interested in a video like that. Next thing we rode weren't trails, at least not officially. One complaint you often hear about trails today is that sometimes they are made too easy. This trail shows the opposite of that. Most of it is off camber, and with the wet conditions that made it a very fun challenge. To be honest, if it wasn't for the slippery conditions, I don't think these trails would have been much fun. Except for the ending. This I failed miserably now. What brings me to the next trail. This one would definitely be more fun when it's dry. It starts off easy, with a steep roll into a small jump. First try I fucked up the slide turn and ended up in the gully, missing the jump. Something that would not have happened in the dry. Next try though, looking a bit more ahead and also going a bit slower through the start, and the jump was a nose heavy success. Next section of the trail has some really fun jumps. Again, if it were to be dry. Now with the puddles just in front of the lip, I don't dare to commit. Second half of this trail gets more technical. This time Mark offered to film me for a change. I was afraid I would ride like shit with this pressure, but fortunately I did not. I really found the flow by now. This is the point in the video where I beg you to subscribe to my channel. Slowly I'm getting closer and closer to the magical 1000 subs. You know what to do to help me to get there. Hit that button. And then the flow was killed by this little mindfuck.
Oh, deze.
One more steep section as the finale of this trail. A truly great trail with everything you want in it. At least when it is dry. A great thing about this area that I didn't film, the main climb is a nice and mellow tarmac road. Also very suitable for shuttling if you want. After that mellow climb, it was time for the next trail, another black graded one. Pretty soon after the start we hit a three-way fork, so we guessed the right option would be the right option. Later we did a second run of this trail and picked the middle option. Both were fun and merged back together after a while, bringing us to the crux of this line, although optional. First one we did was this steep roll, pretty short, only followed up by a turn. Next one we spotted, a longer one. Even though very steep, there's a lot of room to slow down, so I thought it would be easy and went for it. I have to admit, I gained more speed than I anticipated and the rollout was very bumpy. Nonetheless, it was indeed pretty easy for me.
Lekker baas.
So I still don't understand why Mark wasn't feeling this one and decided to postpone it for another time. Especially after his demonstration of control and composure in my previous video, I know he can do this one easily. To get back to the road and eventually the car, this trail widens up and even feels a bit like a bike park. With that, I've come to the end of the video. This day was a bit shorter in terms of bike riding. Koblenz is decently far for us, so it was a long day nonetheless. What brings me to the conclusion. We've only seen a few trails, but what we've seen was fun. Looking at Trail Forks, it's not the biggest trail network, but it has enough trails for a full day of riding. Only issue is the distance, at least for us. With the current gas prices, it's quite the investment to get there, and there are many equally great spots closer by. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you back for my next video. In the meantime, have fun riding. Houdoe!